Hi all. It's another stream. It's not a Friday night stream. It's what day are we on? It's a Wednesday night stream. Yeah, it's not Wednesday night either, Tony. Okay, it's Wednesday afternoon stream. Why is it a Wednesday afternoon stream? Well, I'm here for a few weeks off work. I've had been in hospital. I've had a inguinal hernia repair. Hi, say something on the stream if you want. Basically in my groin, and so I'm off work for a while. I was a bit bored, so yeah, I thought I'd do a stream. Train Sim World on the PlayStation 4 Plus, Pro, whatever you want to call it, not enhanced. And today we're going to do... I haven't done all of the ones on the route that I wanted, but I want to do the West Somerset Railway. For a simple reason, I just want to have a quick look. Ow. Sorry, you will hear me say ow every now and then. Sorry, but it's just when I move where the site where I was operated on a week ago kind of hurts. I'm trying to sit comfortably in that. Yeah, I want to look at West Somerset Railway, see if there's any, like, in the Great Western Express on the Great Western Main Line, whether they use like the 09 shunter or the Class 47 and coaches as like scenarios. So yeah, I just want to have a quick look to see if there's any of those type scenarios in there. Let's see what we got. So we've got Down the Line, Westworld, Christmas, Aggregate. And there you are. Oh, honestly. We got any services? I just kind of find it really annoying. It's an opportunity that has really been missed here. Let alone have they released a half a route with the only going as far as Reading, but an opportunity where they could have like a 66 hauling those type coaches which appear in the West Somerset Railway thing as a scenario sort of thing, or a 47 on a special heading into Paddington or coming from Paddington, and they've missed it. They've just done bog standard scenarios, and with stuff like for the UK, you cannot cross them over. There's no way that you can produce... There's a scenario editor, so there's no way that you can produce your own scenarios and add them. I just really find it disappointing from there. The amount of money you spend on these, I just find it so disappointing. So there's no literally... That's all the scenarios there are. 5 scenarios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. No more. You got the services, which really is what? Nothing, really. Let's just drive from A to B, stopping at the odd C or D. You know? I just find this a complete piss take from them. They'll just say, yes, it looks nice. I'll give them the due there. It does look nice. But on the original train sim, I've hammered on this, on the Great Western Express, you've actually gone from Paddington all the way to Didcot or to Oxford. Yeah? And you got scenarios that run from Oxford or Didcot and that. On here, it just goes to Reading. That's 34 miles. That's about half an hour. Or an hour and a bit if you're in the DMU or freight scenario. That's it. You can't do anything else. There's no scenario creation tool in here, so you cannot do that either. And I find for the money they've asked, I find it a bit of a rip-off, to be honest. £20 for the West Somerset Railway add-on. Yeah. You can't even create scenarios that you can use on that. And you've only got a Class 09 shunter and you've got a Class 47 diesel loco. No steam locos, nothing else. I just find it so annoying. Because they've half-heartedly done it. It looks nice, but they just half-heartedly done it.
This is a Class 47 diesel-electric locomotive in British Rail green livery. This tutorial will go through the start and stop procedure. Climb aboard to get going. Enter the cab through the door indicated.
Dun dun dun. Let's have a look at this. North Star. Yeah. That depth is quite nice. I like that. But it just winds me up so much that they spent all this time doing this, and then you get scenarios. You get 5 scenarios, and then they get away with that by saying, "Oh yeah, but we've got services." But that's just drive from A to B. You know.
When you're ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Precision control.
To get the loco started, set the battery isolation switch to the closed position.
Of course, you're going to remember all this.
To activate the control desk, set the master key into the on position.
You can remember all this when you have to do something like...
Set the reverser into the engine only position. The locomotive is now ready to be started. Push the engine start button on the control desk. To release the air pressure holding the wheels, set the driver's brake to the running position.
Oh, I just find it, you know, a little bit annoying that they've done a good job on the graphics and that, and on the game itself, already getting it to the PS4, and then they've just done a piss poor job of creating scenarios or providing a way to make scenarios. I'm bound there's one little guy that when I mentioned this on TSW's Dovetail's page, there's always one little guy that...
With the locomotive running, to get going, set the reverser to the forward position.
Oh, wait.
To make others aware that this loco is operational, switch the headlights on. Turn the parking brake handle to release it. Finally, to get going, set the throttle to at least 20%.
Yeah, there's always this one person that decides he doesn't like what people say about his treasured train sim world or train simulator, and he always puts a little angry emotion icon on there, emojicon. And I'm thinking, well, you know, it's people saying they pay a lot of money for it. Eventually, when he grows up in the world, he'll understand. I'm just annoyed that, again, they've copped out. There's a huge big cop
well
out.
Done. The loco is on the move. To maintain a specific speed, set the throttle back to the off position. To bring the locomotive to a gentle stop, set the driver's brake to the initial application position.
Oh, I don't know.
Take this basic training and apply it to further operations and you'll do great. If you're wondering what that was on the big black screen there before the mission summary, that's telling me I just received a trophy. Star pupil, apparently. So let's see what tutorials we got. I don't think we'll do many, to be honest. I'm just annoyed now because I was kind of hoping that basically what tutorials is there? I think there's an 09 one, isn't there? Do I need to do an 09? No, I'll leave that. Scenarios. What scenarios we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 scenarios. Jesus. Services. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not too bad. What about the 47? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got 18. That's not too bad, but it's just scenarios and that it just winds me up. You know, perhaps people say, "Oh, you should be worrying about it," but at the end of the day, you pay money for it. There's no way that you can create scenarios. So let's have a look at the tutorial for the 09. That'll be fun. I mean, people will turn around and say, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But at the end of the day, perhaps, you know, just the fact that you would have thought that you'd be able to use the 47 or the 09 in the west of England, you know, the Great Western Main Line for scenarios, you know, shunting around Reading Depot or shunting around one of the yards there. And this is a Class 09 diesel electric shunter used mainly for freight operations, but known to help with passenger procedures too. Let's take a look at the engine's starting and stopping procedures. Climb aboard to get started. Enter the cab through the door indicated.
I might want to walk around. I love the old shunters. And of course, there's no steam locos. I remember my mate Dave made
Before anything else, set up the marker lights. Turn the main switch on the panel up there to on.
up there. Made a fantastic version of this for trains.
Now the main power switch is on, walk around the exterior of the locomotive and turn on all 4 marker lights.
Really? Oh, okay then.
Great! Climb back aboard the locomotive and sit down in the driver's seat.
Bear in mind, you can't see shit. I'll go sit down on this one then. Ow! Oh dear. Right, where are we?
To start the locomotive, hold the master key in the start position for at least 5 seconds. With the locomotive running, set the master key to the on position. The reverser lever determines the direction of travel. Set this into the forward position. Move the parking brake handle into the release position.
I've got really long arms, so I can do that.
Finally, to get going, set the throttle into position 1 for at least 5 seconds, and then set it to position 2. On the move. To maintain a specific speed, set the throttle back to the off position. To bring the locomotive to a gentle stop, set the driver's brake to the service 30% position. Take this basic training and apply it to further operations, and you'll do great.
Wow. WSA Gronk graduate. Trophy earned. Ugh. Right. Oh, continue. That's what I'm waiting on. Right, next scenario. Let's have a look. Oh. What's the next scenario? It's be interesting. I just find it disappointing that they've done a half-assed job on it, to be honest. I mean, you know, if they can't do it themselves, then give us the tools and we will do it. Welcome to the West Somerset Railway. Today you'll be taking part in demonstration shunting with the 09 locomotive between Minehead and Watchford. Sit in the driver's seat with the locomotive. And the West Somerset Railway is inexplicably quiet today. Now I've got to get out. Right, so we're on. Setting up the train, what do we do now? Drivers, reverser off, what we do. You're off to Watchford then? This could be great if we derail. Because I can't see shit. Where are we off to? Oh, I think we can go a little bit, just gronking a bit more. Gronk, 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 gronk. Oh, hold on, way. Oh, I like the flange. I like a bit of flange every now and then. Oh, we're going a bit too fast. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? No active cars in the rail train sim, so yeah, don't worry about it. Now we're dropping to 5 miles an hour, this would be fun. Mile for a 5 mile an hour thingy, so I think we go a little bit faster. Give it some welly. Sounds alright. for you. I'm not sure, probably hopefully someone can write down in the comments or in the live chat that when you got Train Sim World on the PC, whether you can create scenarios for it. Actually, I know you can do with trains with Rail Sim 2018 or 2017, whatever version they got out. Platoon Arab. Yeah, I don't even bother about multiplayer. Co-op as well, I'm not bothered with that. I know there's share play or something like that. You'd probably be able to get on here, but I just don't bother. It'll be horrible, but I play better on my own. Slow down. Yeah, the new route looks okay, but there's just like two locomotives, the Class 47 and the Class 09 shunter, and a handful of coaches. Don't think there's any wagons. There's no steam locomotives. I can't ever recall being on the West Somerset Railway. If we lose the stream, I'm having problems on my end with YouTube. I don't know why. Yeah, there's scenarios, there's about 5 or 6 scenarios, could be wrong, might be 7. But I think there's about 18 services, which doesn't seem too bad, but they're not actually scenarios though, are they? Oh, I've lost the bloody stream again on the laptop. I don't know why it does that. We better put our foot down. Yeah, I think it's a bit steep, a bit pricey for what you get. Sorry, let's go notch 4. I wasn't going to get it, but then I thought perhaps they've got like the scenarios that you could use the 09 and the 08, or sorry, the 09 on the just turn that down a bit. You got the 08, oh, sorry, you can use the 09 or 47 on the Great Western mainline sort of thing. You can have scenarios utilising them for the Great Western thing, but no. I can't see them in there. They're not even in the services either. Well, I don't think I've looked at the services, to be honest. But I find it's very disappointing. Yes, always the same with Dovetail. Yeah, very minimal. I mean, it looks nice. It does look nice, but it's very minimal. Very minimal. And there's no way that there's no scenario creation either. Because in an instance, I mean, I'd be having like someone shunting some coaching around probably at Old Oak Common using this green shunter, and then the 47 taking them down to Reading Depot sort of thing, you know what I mean? I'd be having a scenario like that, get that scenario sorted, and then I'd bring in the rest of the stuff like the HSTs and the 165s and that, you know? I just, it's a letdown. Oh, they do Euro fishing as well. Because I mean, I've got Train Trail Sim on the PC, which doesn't work very well. I'm just going to try and get it on the laptop at some point, where laptop should work no problem. But I just find what they've done with this a complete letdown. It looks nice, but if you were to put this on a give this marks out of 10, it would score very low, very low. Hi George, how you doing? Yeah, 2 out of 10. I'd have to say that. Or is that the actual score they got? Yeah, I'm good. I'm hurting a bit, but I'm on the way to recovery, which is good. Which is pretty good. Although I did sneeze, and it brought tears to my eyes. Oh, I'm not surprised. I don't know, got a few more things to do. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if they do a route, I mean, I do like the Great Western route. It looks fantastic, but you know, if they don't provide the scenario creation tool, then there's only so many trains that... Why am I slowing down a further? You know what I mean? It's gradient. There's only so much you can do. Whereas if, like with the normal train simulator, you can create scenarios up the yin yang and still be happy, sort of thing, you know. But it just seems on this, you know, they said, well, here we go, we're going to put DLC out for it, but you can't utilise that DLC on any other English route or any other German route if it's German DLC. You know, because most people, if they ever bring the Steam loco out, like Tornado, Flying Scotsman, they're gonna, you know what I mean? You know, people are gonna want to be running it up and down the old, what do you call it, route? And with this, you just can't. Yeah, that is right, they do, yeah. Get out of the way. Coming through. I know speed limits are there to be broken, but you know, let's slow down a bit. The other thing is as well, like with the camera, this if you do a free camera, when the train goes past you, it doesn't move, it just stays the same. Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be fair to Dovetail, I don't think they've got a big workforce there, but I don't know. I just find it so disappointing that it was a big opportunity that they could do, and then basically they just they missed it really. I think they just done it so they can try and cash in on the console market. So, I think we're going to set a little challenge. How many times do you get me saying the word "ow" in between now and whenever it is we get to Wolfsville, wherever it is we're going? Yeah, I know my brother loves playing Euro Truck, but I don't think I'll be buying it. I'm looking for when Construction Sim comes out for a proper one. They've just done the Pocket Edition, Console Edition, sorry, US, which I've downloaded, which I think is quite good. But it's just a straight port of the Android and iOS system version. But I love the original Construction Sim 2015 on the PC that I had, and I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, blimey, we got a tunnel or road bridge? Road bridge. See, one of the main routes that loads of people have been asking about is the route between London, Waterloo and Weymouth. and they haven't done it. It's such an ideal route for freight because you've got Southampton Maritime Container Terminal, routes off to Bournemouth, Salisbury, routes off to Fareham, Portsmouth, Salisbury again. But yeah, they just haven't done it, and that just really annoys me. They copped out. They did Portsmouth for Waterloo, as far as Guildford, Woking, which now apparently they've now done the full Waterloo to Waterloo to Portsmouth. That'd be brilliant if they did that and put it on here. I mean, that's one that I definitely would buy, but you need the scenarios and that. Put the full London Waterloo to Portsmouth or London Waterloo to Weymouth. If it's London Waterloo to Weymouth in next year's, then Train Sim World 2, then I would be buying that. I don't care. But they'll only go London Waterloo to Woking because that's all they can handle. Yeah, 70 quid in this one. Well, you don't get me wrong, it looks really nice, but for what it is, it's just too damn expensive. It really is. I just... yeah, that's about right. Oh, I'm going too fast now. I just might as well just there we go, just drop it down to 25 now. No doubt the little bloke that absolutely loves everything that Dovetail do. He's gonna pop a blood vessel when he sees this video. Every time on Facebook when I put something that doesn't agree with the way how he views Rails Train Sim and that, he just puts an angry emoji on. So he's going to pop a blood vessel, I reckon. Wow, that was just a nice. Is Welshford the end of the line? Because I don't know. I mean, reference the old Great Western route. There's only so much you can do between Reading and London Paddington, and most of that is passenger work, no freight. Apart from driving the same bloody container trains, stone trains, to and from, drop it off at a certain point because you just can't drive it out. It's just. I might see if I can get Train Sim later this afternoon on the old laptop. Ow! Oh shit! On the laptop. Oh, that's good. Oh, I've just lost the stream again. Oh. I don't know why it does that. It's just annoying me. going down 1 mile an hour in 800 yards. I'll sod that. What idea was that? Pissed them off there. Was that it? Sorry, I think I've gone too far. Oops. I can't be arsed. I really can't. I went too far. Oh, jeez. You know what? How's your German? No, actually, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's just annoying me now. I can't believe I've done that. I just walked through everything. Services. Let's have a quick look at that. Run the locomotive round and prepare for the next northbound service. I'll do one of these. I want to try and do the American one at some point. Right, uncouple 5 vehicles. Does that mean I've got to get down? Coaches are moving. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Why the fuck not? I have a huge big connection, so I don't understand why. So hopefully... That's fucking pants. I've got a fucking... fucking virgin. Do my head in. Come on. Oh, why does it do this? Master key is off. Master key should be on. First, forward. Parking brakes released. Do the bloody battery thing. There we go. Ow! Turn the master key. Put the reverse to neutral. Oh, no. Shit, it's not wanted. Shut that bloody door. No, I didn't. Oh, maybe we've got to do it this way then. Oh, get off. There you go, signal part. Oh, fuck. Oh, sod it. Well, that was a quick look. I'm not really going to go anywhere else with this because I'm just going to get with it. Not that I can't do it. It's just that I'm more annoyed with everything, to be honest. I think we'll have to rename this one Hentis' Vent at Train Sim World because it just isn't worth the money. What do you reckon? I mean, that's what, nearly 60 odd quid I ported out on this, and see, like, you know, to the bit you got. These are your scenarios, but like you got no 66 like visitings sort of thing. You can have a class 66 visiting. You know what I mean? Well, you've got the game, you got the full game. So why not like have like a class 66 visiting or a what you call it unit visiting for like an open day sort of thing, or because there's no lack of steam locomotives sort of thing, which is not far off the truth. But then you got nothing. So it's a bit piss poor, to be honest. And like I keep saying, there's no scenario creator in here either. And then if you look at Great Western Express, click on that. Scenarios. You're down the line, Westworld, Christmas closures, aggregate industries, dragline. They've missed a trick out there. 09 shunting, the DB Schenker wagons, one of the two of the yards. You know, you could have had like the 47 running a special from Paddington, or one coming in. So basically, you're at a signal outside Reading Depot. And it takes you on a line basically where, because with all these scenarios that you do here and the services, you don't get to go over the flyover or go under the flyover, come in from the flyover sort of thing. You see what I mean? And it's just something there. Just might as well not bother putting it there. Might as well just chop the whole line off at Reading, because you're not utilising it in a scenario, and I find that very annoying. And for the amount of money you paid for it, it kind of pisses me off a bit. And there's no way, without any scenario creation tools, that you can do it. Because the first thing I'd be doing, I'd be making sure that my train that I'm on will be coming in over that bloody that viaduct or underneath it. What's the point of having it in there if you don't utilise it? You know, I'd like to do something like a special where you go from Paddington in a Turbo Star, whatever they call these green 175s, whatever they are now, 165s. And I'd love to do that going over to the Heathrow branch, because it's track that you've never covered before, sort of thing. I know there's probably not much there, but that's the thing that I would like to do. But it's just, you know, they provided you with what, 5 bloody scenarios, and there you go, that's all we're going to do for you. That'll give you enough run. Right, I'm going to attempt an American one. Rapid transit. And I'm sorry I keep going on about it, but it's just, it just vents me so much that they put all this money into it and converted it and brought it all over, whatever, got all the controls and everything, and then just basically scenarios you're going to get 5. But we're going to put in loads and loads of services for you, but we're not going to do a scenario creation. It's like, what's the point?
Welcome to this Talent 2 articulated electric multiple unit built by Bombardier Transportation. This
Oh,
is
crap.
a 3-car variant.
Yeah, I didn't want you. Welcome to the Great Western Railway. Only as far as Reading, though. I wanted the Yank. NEC, New York. What we've been on. I do apologise, but it just annoys me that they can get away with doing this and then call it a bloody game. Been on about an hour. Well, I'll see. Ow! 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 Oh, Jesus! Let's do a scenario, shall we? Backtrack. Fresh Point Junction. New York's trash collector. Let's try this. Be interesting because I've not done it before. Trash collector. So I've not driven a locomotive before, so this is going to be fun. Couple of Sears sexes, jobs. Welcome to the Oak Point Yard. Another transfer of waste cars is ready to go. Take them back to Harlem Terminal and bring out the next loaded cut for onward forwarding. Sit in the engineerings. How are you? Sitting in the seat. Set the reverse forward. And sound the horn twice. I might be going a little bit too fast. what's going on. Actually, I'll tell you something. I can remember playing this on the original Microsoft Train Simulator, which I thought this was really, really good. And strangely enough, I had a PC that actually played it. Wow, for America, the roads are pretty empty. How you doing over there, Bubba? All right. Don't say much, do you? Well, I'm kind of hoping, now that I'm a little bit better, and while I have got time off, I'm kind of hoping that I will be able to do a few more streams. I have a video, an actual railway video, strangely enough, to go up at some point. I'll probably do that tomorrow. The monthly test train that we get down. Not much to go on the Facebook page where photographs, because we've got literally nothing down here. So there's going to be some streams go up, and some of the rail sim ones will go up on the Hentis Rail Facebook page. I've always wanted to do that. It's a bit too much further playing ball. Right, we're approaching our destination. These places environmental. Complete. Uncouple the vehicles on board. Does that mean I can get out? I find he's messing with the bloody controller again. they thought, I wonder if they'd dump me on the other track. Cutout, switch to cutout. Good God! What have we got here? Ditch lights on. Going good on that. You can't with all this staying there. You speak much here. Shut the window, I suppose. I'll shut the door then. Sit in the chair. Switch the radio views there. Set the radio. I know. Raise the brake pipe above summit, set the reverse and forward. Checking the line, any traction issues in order to reach the turbo equipment once again for the return trip. Okay. In theory, that should take us all the way. Okay, so I can't do that then. Okay, we'll do it another way then. Best guess is all I can say. Shove it in reverse. Try to find it. Hi to the stream wherever you are, sorry. If you're watching. If I screw this up, don't laugh. It's only in America, they can afford it. speed up. Yeah. Must be absolutely deserted in America right this minute. No traffic, one of the biggest cities in the world. So, I'll be silly, but why couldn't we, that's the end of the scenario, why couldn't it say, take us down the whole lot to one of the freight yards? Welcome back to Open Yard. Place these cars on track 5, check for correct positions before entering. Track 5.
I've got to say, I'm kind of enjoying these ones.
Probably some bells. Oh, blimey. Oh, dear. Well, that's not too bad. Could have been easier. I don't mind doing the American ones, but this Great Western one, they've just ruined it by not giving you enough things to do. Just like, yeah, just drive a passenger train between London and Reading, London and Reading, London and Reading. It's just stop at all stations or whatever. It's just, I think they've shit out basically. The route looks nice. I think the next one I will do is probably one of the other services. Start doing them, and then I might start doing something on the this one, the US one, because I always like the NEC, even in the Microsoft Train Sim. But yeah, you know, this is it. I've been on a couple of hours now, I think it is. Just under 2 hours. So you have a look at the scenarios. Train Sim World, NEC, New York. So you got City Sprinter, Terminal Switch. I don't like going all these places where you're cutting out cars, or you know what I mean, you're shunting cars. I just like to take, you know, like from A, you're in the yard, get to that track, get that set of wagons, that consist, get ready, take them out, you're going here in this yard, and you drop them off, and then you come back and drop off something off. So you got a nice little scenario with loads of trains around. That's the sort of thing that I like. It's not bad. But then that's all the things that they give you, which I think is really annoying. That's all the scenarios. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scenarios, which I'll try them as well. You look on the services, what have we got? Let's see, the ACS 64. See what services there is for that. Washington DC to Boston 6:35, New York, Newark Liberty. So you got a few services there. How many you got? I'm sure well, there's, look, that's silly. You got 15, What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 6 to 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. You've got 132 services. Mostly all to the same thing. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll give them that one. GP38 spring clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You're at 23. Okay, I did see one. Manifest freight. 20 minutes. Deliver the manifest train to Fresh Pond Junction where it will be handled by the local switcher. You know what? $20 minutes. What's my time? 16:47. Yeah, sod it. We're going to do that one. So I don't mind doing freight and then seeing all the passenger trains whizzing by, but they just shit out. I have to say, on the Great Western Route, they shit out something chronic. If they'd gone all the way to Didcot and Oxford, you can have a run from Hinksey Yard up near Oxford, all the way down through to Thingy, all the way down through to not Anglesey, but to I don't know what the place is. Freshbourne Bay. Oh, so I'm getting going. I like some. Okay, first one, neutral. This would be my last scenario. the stream. Now this is a sort of the scenarios that I like, the freight ones, and that. I know we're not pretty long, but we're only going 7.1 miles. I think the other annoying thing is as well is that with these services there's only sporadic trains. There's not enough trains like what they would do in real life sort of thing. And I think that's a bit of another letdown. Wow, must be the weekend. No traffic. But I can't remember how much I paid for this. How much did you pay for it, Tony? I'll tell you exactly how much I paid for it. I paid £39.99 for this. Then I just paid another £20 for the West Somerset Railway, and it's not worth it. Not worth it. So far I've paid £69.99. No, £59.99, sorry. Not worth it. I don't care if there is people out there that, oh my god, you're dissing Trains and Wheeled and I love it. I don't really give a flying fuck. I have to work for my money. So, yeah. I just think it's this, for 2 locomotives, a set of coaches, and a route at £20, I think it's just a little bit too much. But there again, I think they'll be charging a locomotive at £10. And I expect if they were to do an upgrade to the Great Western Route from eventually all the way from Reading to Didcot and Oxford, they'd probably charge another 20 quid on top of that. But where things move around, that's my thoughts about it, you know. I love trains, but I just find that this is a wee bit expensive for what it is, and for what they supply, and then having to fork out to pay at least half again for of a game that you've already paid for DLC, which is not really that worth it. I do find that's a bit of a piss take, and I'd love to understand their reasoning for it. Yes, I know they take their time, they work on it, but at the end of the day, I've done this before and I've worked on the DLC stuff. I've worked with 4-hand trains. I've worked for free, and the price that they charge is not as much as what they would have charged like for this. Needs a bit like the window for us to get cold. Am I worried about speeding? Not really. gradient. Well, I won't be going that way then. That's got it. We're going through the trash yard. It sent us down the wrong track. Now, I wasn't aware that we had to set the track to go. So, yeah. Well, I have to turn around and say, but that's pretty piss poor, because really, I didn't really realise that you had to set the track to get out the yard. I thought it said the thing there, blumph, go here, boom, start up, you go. It doesn't say set track for your destination. Sorry, but there again, this is one of the problems that I've found with Train Sim World, is that you can run the scenario once and it works fine. You can run it again and it is buggy as fuck. So, good, well done for the quality testing there, is all I can say. Anyhow, that's been it for today. I'm sure I'm going to have another stream somewhere. There'll probably be a Friday night stream, but I'm planning to do a bit of Grand Theft Auto. It's just general mess about in Grand Theft Auto stream. So, yeah, that'll be back. That's back on the PS4, and that might even be this weekend. I don't know. This weekend? No, this Friday. I don't know. We'll see what comes up, because there's Assassin's Creed out at some point, so I want to do a little bit on that. But yeah, that's it for the time being. I know I bitch on about this a lot, but I think I've paid 69 quid for it now. You know, £20 DLC. 39. Sorry, I paid paid 60 quid for it so far, and there are some nice bits to it, but unfortunately Train Sim World gets literally probably a 1 out of 10 from me, to be honest. I personally don't think it's worth the money. The DLC is definitely not worth the money, and yeah, if Train Sim World don't like my my description of it, and the reason why I've given it 1 out of 10, then they can actually come and talk to me, email me about it or whatever, because basically I don't think it's worth the money that you pay for it. So that's my choice. If you like the video, I don't care, to be honest, if you agree with me or not. I'm not bothered, because basically whether you paid for it or not, I have, and I've had to work for this money, and I'm giving them money. I know they work for it, but at the end of the day, I just personally don't think that this is worth the money. If it was the original Train Sim on the PlayStation, which you could use the what do they call it? You could use the scenario creator on it. Yeah, brilliant. I'd love that. But at the moment, this just deserves a 1 out of 10. Graphically, it looks good. The sound's not too bad. Playability, the scenarios, there's a few scenarios here and there. I mean, even I reckon if you turn this over to like the people like Armstrong Powerhouse and loads of the other third-party people that take hours to create loads and loads of scenarios and DLC for Train Sim, if you gave them the tools for Train Sim World, they'd be pissing all over it, and they'd show up. Dovetail Games. I mean, because at the moment, this, as it is with the lack of scenarios, is shit. Looks good, plays shit. So that'll be it for today, and I will speak to you later. You know, I'm not saying you've got to like the video. If you like the video, subscribe, whatever. Bye, whoever that was who disappeared. You know, it's my own personal opinion. You can have your own opinion, whatever. You don't have to agree with me or whatever. But I personally think playability of the thing is shit. Even with, I mean, West Somerset Railway, you get what? 2 locos and a set of coaches. 4, 5 scenarios, 6 scenarios, I think it was. And that's it. And you drive between the things. It's just there's no playability. There's just no playability. So, but I will be doing more streams because I'm going to go and try and do all these drive between A and B, and I want to do some more of the American stuff because I do like the Americans. NEC Corridor as well. I love that Northeast thingy. So yeah, but yeah, until probably Friday. If you like trains and you like the computer games, Xbox, not Xbox, sorry, PlayStation, then subscribe to my channel. I've always got some train videos going on. Ow, sorry, and I'm going to try and get some more game videos going on as well. Subscribe to the channel, Hentis D6569. Look me up on YouTube. Subscribe, like my Facebook page as well, Hentis Rail. This will be going up on there, linked, and yeah. But till then, I will see you at some point. Take it easy, have fun, and be safe, and all that. And yeah, basically, have fun and enjoy yourself. He says, in theory. Why has that done that? Oh God, that's wrong. Broadcast settings. Right, take it easy and see you.